What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel and the video review of the awesome UAV or ASUAV F100, the 100mm mini RC FPV racing drone, bind and fly version with the FrSky XM receiver. This one here only comes in purple. All right, taking a look at the motors here, it is the 1103 7500 kV awesome branded motors. There you go, there's the awesome brand right over there. And the props are the 2035 four-bladed gem fan props. And check out the landing legs, guys. This is fantastic. So when it lands, it actually lands on the landing legs. The battery that they give you is a little bit thick for the landing legs, and when it sits on the battery, but still the landing legs do help out from tipping over. So that is just fantastic. But check this out, guys. Check out the motor wires that are running directly on the arms. I have a little bit of a dab of hot glue to hold that motor wire down. I was gonna strap it with some zip tie, but I thought I'd just put a little dab of glue since it's a little bit nicer looking. Anyways, the motor wires are twisted and it goes into the power distribution board, the ESC board, and it is plug and play, guys. So there's no soldering involved here. And the power distribution board is the 4-in-1 BLHeli S 10 amp ESCs supporting DShot 600 as well as 2 to 3S batteries. Now, taking a look at the flight controller here, it is the OMNIBUS F3 flight controller with Beta Flight OSD built in. And it has an integrated VTX, and the VTX, guys, is a 5.8 gigahertz 48 channel 25 milliwatt VTX. And here is the 3 dBi dipole antenna with an IPX connector, as you can see right there. If you can see that, there's the connector right there, so easy to change it out. And there is the micro USB port right on the left side of the board here. And it comes with Beta Flight 3.1.7 firmware pre-install, so that is just fantastic. And there is the button to change the frequency and the channel of the VTX, all of those 48 channels. Long press it and there's a red LED light and a blue LED light alternately flashing, and long pressing it will go into the changing mode, and the red light indicating the frequency will start to blink, and you can short press it to change and run through all of the frequencies. And once you are done setting up the frequency, long press it again to set that frequency, and then the blue light starts to blink, and that is the channels. You can go ahead and then short press it to change the channels and loop around all of the 8 channels per frequency, and long pressing it will set the channel as well, and you are set. It will alternate between the red light and the blue light, telling you what frequency and channel you are in. And in the front we have the 600 TV line CMOS camera, and it has an adjustable angle where you can unscrew this side here on the camera and another screw up on the other side. So fantastic, you can adjust the angle of the camera, and the camera is a little unique. This is the first time I've seen a FPV camera that is circular in design, so that is just fantastic. There's also LED lights in the back of the quadcopter, and the only thing that is missing on this quadcopter is a buzzer. It could have benefited from a buzzer. Now, the battery on this baby here is a 500 milliamp 25C 7.4 volt battery, and this is the battery that it comes with. It also comes with a rubber band right out of the box, and that rubber band is not a very good battery holder, guys. It's this rubber band here, and it stretches out, and even though the battery is in there, the battery moves around a lot, so I just cut it off and put my own Velcro strip right here, or strap, battery strap. And this is the end of the battery strap. It was a little bit too long, so you can get these from Amazon. They come in a little roll, and here you just release it and take it out, and right underneath of that PDB board there's enough gap, big enough gap so you can slide your Velcro strap right underneath, so that is fantastic. Now here is the battery. It is the 25C 500 milliamp, awesome branded battery as well. So we're going to go ahead and test fly this baby here with this battery. Now this bad boy here comes with a XM receiver by FrSky, and it is already inside of the quadcopter here. So what you need to do is access that receiver so you can bind it to your transmitter. Go ahead and unscrew those 4 screws on the top plate to access the XM receiver, and it has a little bind button on it. So what you want to do is power up the quadcopter at the same time whilst down pressing on that bind button to put the receiver into the bind mode, and go ahead and set up your model on your transmitter. In this case, I'm going to be using my Taranis QX7 by FrSky, and I set up a little model here for the F100, and scroll down to the bind, and you want to hit that D16 setup and hit that bind, and automatically binds in seconds, and you are good to go. You just got to set up your switches and check all of your midpoints and endpoints, and you are good to go. So we are going to do a demo flight with the awesome F100 with the Taranis QX7. Also, the XM receiver has a single antenna, and it is super long, guys. It comes out way out here. So what I did was I just tucked it in, pushed it in, coiled it around, and secured it. So just a small piece of the antenna wire is sticking out from the top. We are just about ready to go. I just wanted to mention that I do have a zip tie tying down the power cable, the JST power cable, to the hind leg. That gives it a little bit more support just in case the battery does get ripped out. And I did put a little foam pad right underneath of the frame there so that the battery is resting on it. Now this Velcro strip was a little bit too long, and I had to cut a piece off of it. Save those little pieces because there's the balance cable and it is just flapping around. So you just put it on the side of the battery and use this small piece of Velcro to kind of hold that balance cable in place so it doesn't flap around. Taking a look inside of the box, it also comes with this instruction pamphlet, and this instruction pamphlet is a multi-purpose one. Here is the model that we got. Here is the F100. This instruction manual triples for the Bobby X115, so that is something new. I've already done a review on this one here, the UBXV 95, the 95 millimeter, the smaller brother of the UB130. So that was a fantastic flyer as well. So we're going to check this baby out. And on the opposite side, there's some diagrams of the flight controller, top and bottom. And as you can see, all of the boot pads are marked, and for the camera is all marked, so that is fantastic. It is just plug and play, you don't have to worry about it. And this one here is the 4-in-1 BLHeli S10 ESC board, the PDB board, and check it out, guys. The motor 4, motor 2, motor 1, and motor 3 all are plug and play, so that is just fantastic. And there is a chart to change the frequencies and the channels of the built-in VTX to the flight controller, and it goes on to explain how you go about doing that. So that's just a fantastic little instruction pamphlet. And the bottom of the box looks like this, and the quadcopter is nestled inside of that foam, so it's nicely protected. You also get an extra set of Gem Fan 2035 props, as the same ones that I've had put on here. It does not come with the props install. You have to put it on yourself, so be careful while putting on these props. These props are very fragile, so be careful with that. And you also get some prop guards, check it out, with landing legs on it. So if you want to put some prop guards with landing legs and fly inside a house, and this is the way to go right here. And we have another little rubber band here for the battery strap, but this is yeah, not that good. Use a Velcro strap is a whole lot better. All right, so let's go for that little demo flight with the awesome F100. All right, we are ready to go. Let me reset the timer, arming it. There it is. Nice and smooth and very quiet too. Yeah, very nice. We are flying it with the stock battery that it comes with. Let's do a little punch out. Yeah, it's got a lot of speed. Good enough power. Nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. And the LED lights in the back are flashing double time, and they're kind of greenish color. Yeah, it's flashing a couple times in sequence. So that is that. It doesn't change its sequence if you go left or right or forward and backward. It just blinks twice in succession there. Okay, one more punch out. Awesome. It is awesome. Nice. Nice. Fantastic. Now let's try some Acro. Very light. It just floats. There you go. Kind of a slow rotation there. Okay, I am running the stock PIDs that the quadcopter came with. Okay, so they're a lot lower values than what the default Betaflight values are, and it is very, very nice. It is very docile. It's got enough speed. It's just tuned perfectly, it looks like. And there is the flip rate all the way. Nice, not bad. There you go. Very nice to easy and very nice to control in Acro mode. Nice, nice. All right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, we've been flying for, I don't know what the lady said on the transmitter. We've been flying for 3 minutes, and this thing still's got a lot of oomph. So the stock 500 milliamp size battery should give you a pretty good flight time here. Yep, not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring it in. Just land it right there. Nice. All right, ready to go with our first FPV flight. Yep. Nice video feed. Good field of view. I'm not sure what the field of view is on this camera. Nice. Very nice controls. Very smooth. Yeah. A little bit of prop wash there. Whoa. Got to get used to the flight characteristics of this baby here. Wow. The battery level just dropped a lot. It's at 6.9, and I guess this battery may not be a very good battery. It is the same size battery as the stock battery. It is 500 milliamp size as well, but maybe it has been kind of been spent out. So I'm going to go ahead and land it because the battery level is pretty low, guys. So let me go ahead and bring it in.
30 seconds.
All right. All right, second flight with the F100.
2 minutes.
Reset the timer here. All right, ready to go. Yeah, needs a little bit of a retune from the PIDs that it comes with. It already preset from the awesome people, but it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. I'm kind of liking the stock Beta Flight PIDs myself, and you just can tweak it from there just a little bit. It's got more than enough power to fly around, and these micros are so nice nowadays, you know. Ooh, prop wash. Gotta watch out for them prop wash. Gotta throttle up before the prop wash start to kick in. Yeah, this battery is working a lot better. It's the Gaoneng battery that I got. It's the 450. Nice. Woohoo! Yep. It's got pretty good controls though.
1 minute.
And I think we're gonna have a pretty good distance with this XM receiver as well. Yep. Uh-oh. Nope. That is the distance of the XM receiver, guys. All right, let me go and retrieve the quad. Okay, brought the quadcopter back. It was very easy to find, even though it did not have a buzzer. It was sitting upright, so I could spot the purple props from pretty far away. And did you see that? It just stuck its landing, even though I lost control of it. It just came down and it stuck this landing, and it was sitting upright. Fantastic, because of these landing legs, man. I think all quadcopters, especially micros, should come with these landing legs. Maybe for people who are doing racing, maybe these might add on weight as well as wind resistance and whatnot, but I just love these landing legs. And I was using this battery here for that flight, and it is thin enough where the landing legs are longer than the battery. So this is the battery that it came with, and it is a little bit too thick, and it sits on the battery instead of the landing legs. And this is the battery that I used on that first FPV flight. It's a little bit old battery, so this might be a little bit kind of spent out as well. Not enough juice on that baby. So there you have it, guys. There's the awesome F100 test flight with it on line of sight, as well as some FPV flights. And this is one nice little quadcopter, fast enough. It's got more than enough power, and all of the flights were flown with the preset PIDs that it came with. So you might want to tweak that PID to your liking, so it is good of a flyer for you, what you are used to, so you can fly it the way you fly it. But I just wanted to test it out with the stock PIDs that it came with, and it bounded beautifully with the Taranis QX7. I haven't used my QX7 in a long time, but I'm going to start binding some more models to the QX7 and fly with it, and it is a fantastic of a remote control, and the price is right. I've been using my X9D and I'm so used to it. The buttons on here are a little bit different to turn off the motors, and the mode switches are up here instead of down on the bumper area, but you just got to get used to it, I guess. So that is awesome. All right, so there you have it, guys, the awesome F100. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.